Guys, we're having to take this thing apart one more time.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to continue working on this 2016 Lamborghini Huracan, and as usual we do our daily admiration of the Lamborghini, and we were actually walking underneath here, and what do we find? Some more freaking damage, man.
Yeah.
It's the last thing that we wanted, but actually here it is right here. So we thought we were done with welding, but I guess not. This was just something that was just hidden. It was just
I think it looked like it got hit up right here and actually cracked that bracket, which sucks. We did not see that at all because we didn't even happen to look on this side because we thought it was perfect. But we're gonna have to bring that aluminum welder back out.
Yeah, do some more aluminum welding with the spool gun, which he actually figured it out.
Yeah, it welds pretty good right now, so we can get that welded up. But the good thing about it is
we're gonna just pop this front bumper right off, and actually we were gonna go ahead and swap that fender out, so you gotta take apart most of this stuff anyways. So let's go ahead, drop this car down and start taking apart this front end to get that repaired.
Yeah, let's show them a little bit better view of this damage.
Yeah, you could probably see it a little bit better from back there, but like something got hit upwards and then it cracked that little, like the exact same thing that happened on the opposite end. We got that fixed perfectly. But we're gonna have to cut off the bracket off of the parts car.
Maybe we can fix that bracket with welding and we'll figure something out. So let's go ahead and lower this thing down and continue working. Guys, finally destroyed one Torx bit.
Lamborghini actually stopped us for once.
Yeah.
You know how we were talking about how all the bolts are easy to undo?
We got one that's a sucker. Look at that, just broke the Torx bits right off in there, dude. Either the Torx, no, these are some strong ones right here.
I mean, they're Harbor Freight, or Harbor Freight, however you want to say.
Not these Torx bits.
Those
These are gear wrench. These are actually really expensive ones right here. Yep, we got warranty. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back in the box. Hopefully they gave us a new one, man. They're really small, so they break really easy, but let's go to the parts store and grab a new set.
Alrighty guys, so we are back, but we are empty-handed because we went to the local auto parts store and they did not have the warranty set in stock, but we did put an order in on one, and we did manage to find one in the garage. It is a cheap one, a little bit twisted, but I think it'll do the trick. So let's try to get that bolt removed. Alrighty guys, so while that coolant is draining, I want to go ahead and mention our friends over at Motion Auto TV are actually giving away a 95 Mark V Toyota Supra hardtop. This thing does have the single conversion turbo already done to it, 6-speed manual transmission of course, and it's sitting on coilovers with a fresh new paint job. And you're probably wondering how you can win this thing, and all you gotta do is head over to Motion Auto TV, and every $5 you spend gets you automatically entered into the giveaway. And on their website, they got a lot more than just nice t-shirts. They got hats, key tags, decals, sweatshirts, and even detailing supplies. So the link is gonna be down below if you wanna get entered, and if you win, you better let us rip that thing. And if you want more details, you can go to their YouTube channel at Motion Auto TV where they documented the whole entire build. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that the giveaway runs until May 10th of 2019, so be sure to get entered.
Now guys, let's get back to work. There you have it, guys. As you can tell, this bar is definitely bent and that bracket is definitely cracked. So right now what we're gonna do is actually go pull our parts Lambo back out of the garage and try to remove this bracket and the whole setup. And also we're gonna go ahead and take the fender that we need for this car, and then we're gonna come back and hopefully try to get this repaired today, pull out the aluminum welder, weld all this up, and hopefully this will be the last time aluminum welding on this car and we can get this all back and reassembled. So let's go ahead and get started. so we got the parts that we need, so let's go back inside the garage. Alrighty guys, so we're looking at this bracket here. We do happen to have all the pieces for it, but it's just not gonna be worth our time welding all these little pieces back together. But we're gonna go back to our parts car where it actually has the full bracket intact, no damage at all. What we're gonna do is cut it really flush all up against that frame rail right there so we can weld it up nicely and make it almost OEM.
Dude, that's legit.
Oh yeah, dude, we got it cut off all nicely and smoothly with this device right here. Now we're gonna go over there to the shop, cut the old one off, and weld the new one on. Alrighty guys, so I just welded this bracket in its original spot. It's looking really good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this urethane all around the edges, and once it's dry, we're gonna spray some white paint and we should be done.
So we got it all taped up. Now we're ready for some primer first and then some white paint.
Yep. We're gonna try to match it up. I'm just gonna mist it just like it's misted right here. Hopefully just get a similar match like we did on the other side. But before we do anything, some self-edging. So we'll go ahead and spray it on here. A little mist, not too much. Now that this repair is 100% complete, looks really great, now we can go ahead and reinstall all this stuff back onto the car and install our new fender.
All right, so now that the fender is on, we were just aligning some of the gaps here, and we got them pretty dang close. I think that's pretty much OEM right there, specs.
Oh yeah, better than OEM.
Better than OEM on that, but we are gonna clean this fender up because there was some residue.
Yep.
This is off of our parts car. It was in perfect condition.
Oh yeah.
The one that we took off right there had a little ding in it, a little kink. It was bent a little bit, but here we are. We're just cleaning this up. And that's pretty much it for the repairs on this Lambo. The next thing is gonna be prepping it for paint.
Yep, that's the next big step, because I don't think we're gonna have any more aluminum welding, and all of our body panels have no damage, so we're good there. Fingers crossed everything goes smoothly from here on out. Sanding, basically, are we gonna paint the whole car basically?
I think we're just gonna go for it, send it, paint the whole entire car. That way it matches all the way throughout.
Yeah, 100%, because that pearl is some hard paint to match, so we're just gonna have to send it and paint the whole car.
Yeah, we are gonna have to take apart a lot of this stuff, so
yeah, there's gonna be a ton of work, to take all this stuff apart.
It did get late on us, as you can tell. Outside it is getting dark on us, but we're gonna go ahead and clean up this fender and we're gonna keep on moving. All right, so we got that all done. That's gonna be probably it for tonight. We got a huge mess, as you can tell. That little bracket kind of kicked our butt a little bit.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad. We had to cut that the new one off, but we got it, dude.
Yeah, it was just time consuming because we tried to get it perfect and get it into its original spot, and that's exactly what we did.
Oh yeah, it looks great now. Now we got to clean up our huge mess because it got really late on us with that bracket, as you said. So let's go ahead and clean this up, and then we'll call it a night.
can't believe that Thomas saved a giant mosquito, but we got it somewhat cleaned up, and we're gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day here, and since we decided to paint the whole entire car and we are done with all the repairs, now it's time to start taking things apart, and this is gonna be a challenge of its own. As you can tell, these door handles right here, dude, they look crazy.
Ooh, man, that's
and as you can see, there's black right behind there, so we're gonna have to figure all that out, how that all comes apart. And the mirrors, we're gonna have to take that mirror off, take the door panel, this side skirt, and a lot of other stuff. So let's just hop right on it. We're probably gonna pull this car out, take it to that bay over there, throw the quick jacks up under there so it's a lot easier to work with.
Man, we gotta get this thing 100% done, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, this thing is just a beast, dude.
I can't believe we're not fixing it. It's just we're out of time.
Yeah, we're just so busy with all these other projects,
But
man.
since we're keeping this, it doesn't matter to us, honestly, because
Yep. This is gonna be a time capsule right here. We're gonna,
time capsule right
keep
here.
it for as long as we possibly can, honestly.
Only 93 of these
Only
TA models, mostly carbon fiber, you know, super lightweight,
It's a beast.
and the engine is built, so.
Oh yeah, 700 horsepower naturally aspirated, so that's insane. We're definitely gonna have to show you guys once we're 100% done with that freaking beast. You ready for the cold start?
Let it rip. This one doesn't have much of a cold start compared to the Viper, but we'll take care of that soon.
Sounds like a Camry.
It does, kind of like a hybrid.
All right, you ready?
Go for it. There you have it. Hybrid mode activated. Oh, sweet. That reverse camera's working. It's not the highest quality though, is it?
Oh my goodness, dude. That's the most blurriest reverse camera I ever seen in my life. The digital dash, everything is high quality, and then you see the reverse camera and it's all like really blurry and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a lot more. Maybe their camera's dirty, I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing set up and start removing some things. Alright, so we got the inside of the door panel removed. Now the tricky part is going to be this door handle. We did remove 3 bolts from the inside of it, right?
Yeah, we removed 3 bolts. Now we're trying to figure out how this pops off. Maybe it pops off just like that. I've been prying it around this edge. Went ahead and popped this little cap off, and actually there's a keyhole right there. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that. So there's a little actual key inside of the key fob?
Probably slides out from the back, but we're gonna try to work this thing out of here because I don't want to break none of this stuff. This stuff is super expensive. So.
Yeah, we do got to remove that for the painting process because you do not want to paint with that in. It'll leave all sorts of weird looking.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure that's all taken off and painted separately. So we're gonna try to keep working it through and hopefully pop this off without breaking anything.
Did you break it? Broke a couple of tabs.
A few little tabs.
Those are freaking weird, dude.
Them tabs are some strong tabs. Alrighty guys, so this little tricky little piece right here, we finally figured it out and got it out of the car. Super difficult, but now we are ready to wet sand the whole entire door. The mirror is off, everything is off. We're not gonna remove this handle because it is the same color as what we're gonna be painting it. And so we're not gonna need to paint it, honestly. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and remove this side skirt and probably this piece right here, right?
Yes, sir.
And then honestly, once all this is removed, we are painting this, right, as
yeah,
well.
we may remove this or we may leave it on the car, but
yeah,
we may have to remove it.
I'm thinking leaving it on the car so whenever we paint the roof, everything just matches perfectly. So let's keep moving. This stuff is not easy to take off, especially the side skirts and all this good stuff. This was probably the most difficult though.
That little piece right there, man.
Out of everything, this was so difficult to remove, but we finally got it off and we know how to get it off next time. So let's go ahead and keep moving, guys.
Now that's the one piece that we're not gonna paint either, just because it has the VIN number right there.
And it should match. I mean, as you guys seen, our test strips are basically almost a perfect match. But the reason why we're painting the whole entire car is because we want it to be 1000% better than OEM.
Yeah. Just like the majority of the car, the little pieces, they're gonna match up pretty dang close
it's just the big pieces like the roof, the quarter panel, like this piece right here. That's the pieces. Whenever it's in the sunlight, it's gonna really throw it off. So.
And the clear coat as well. Also, that's another main thing. So let's keep on moving, get this side skirt off, and we're gonna be almost ready for that paint booth. After we get it sanded, of course.
Still got a ton of sanding.
Tons of sanding.
Nothing broke on this one, but it sure is a tough one. Never been popped off before.
Never been removed. Never. And we will probably have to remove this little piece in here also, right? Or no, actually, we will not paint that because you can hardly see it, and plus it'll match up.
Yeah, we're gonna just tape that off. But I'm wondering why there's a hole here, looking like just that side. What if they have fuel caps?
What about right-hand drive vehicles?
They swap the fuel caps on this side?
I wonder if they do that. That's something, I doubt it, but
that's crazy. Just
maybe it's just for like safety reasons or something.
Or you can just reach in here and
work on something. Yeah. Actually, that sounds more reasonable. Actually, that's pretty neat.
Pretty crazy, huh?
But that's all we're gonna take apart to wet sand, I guess.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know if we'll remove this for now.
Yeah, we can wet sand it how it is right now.
Yeah, just tape it off right there and go from there. But pretty much we're ready to start wet sanding the whole entire thing. And,
it's gonna be a big challenge, guys, because this car may seem small, but all these edges and all these little parts like this is even a bigger challenge. Sanding every single little part, piece by piece, and trying to get the whole entire thing wet sanded as perfect and as precisely as possible.
All right, so we got most of the car dismantled, ready for wet sanding, but that's gonna be in the next video because there is gonna be a lot of work to do. But be sure to stay tuned. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. Also guys, if you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to do so now because you get an inside scoop there before YouTube. And also, if you want to support your boys, be sure to visit goonsquad.com. We got some new products up there, so be sure to check it out. Also guys, don't forget to visit motionautotv.com to get entered into the super giveaway. So with that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to stay tuned and we'll catch you next time. Peace.